It ain't just. I don't have no games in this season where I just be putting up yards like this, man. Like I just don't. I just win the game. Alright.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Hey, it's not the most spectacular play, but I think most teams will take that every single time for the first play of a drive.
That's it.
Begin the series with positive yardage and set yourself up for a very manageable 2nd down.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Hurts sets up to throw it. Got his man.
Actually, I scored a field goal. I mean, I scored a touchdown. Missed the fucking extra point. It was the game glitching, and then I came back and kicked the field goal.
Careful, you're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is. To not play too much zone.
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
You said they should be missing that? Why you say that? But you say you should be missing that.
In motion right is Smith. They'll send a receiver in motion left. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
This nigga dropped it. Look at this nigga drop it. Look at this nigga drop it. Son, why did he drop it? Son, that nigga, why the fuck did he drop it? Son? This is why he couldn't catch it.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Hurts. And it's caught. Well, almost, but not quite. Until he got home. 4th down. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
Ooh,
Now to be
I don't know why I'm going for this. Okay. Yeah, if they did the quarterback sneak like they do it in real life, yeah. Well,
on 4th down, they'll try and run for it.
And he's not gonna
get there. Might have even lost a yard. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the 1st down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. We've got a little more than a minute to go, and I think the offense is saying, hey, all we need here, a field goal, and we can take the lead into intermission.
Well, I think that's what the goal should be. Give your kicker a chance to give you those 3 points. But in the meantime, if someone falls asleep on the defensive side, you might take advantage of that and get a big shot downfield, too.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Block. Right side, Claypool's got it. And they'll hit him for a loss as he's back to his 2-yard line. It'll be a loss of 2 on the play. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
Well, this is that team. I remember that now. I mean, he got rid of his offense, but the defense, like you say, that's what's there.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. And he'll get inside the 10, but he's short of the line he needed. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Here comes the Bears punter now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it.
Okay.
Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half.
Who? You said you wouldn't have?
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's caught by Sanders. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
What you mean? Huh?
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now a timeout defensively.
What you want me to do, brother?
That first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1.
Yo, I'm trying to win the game, too. But what happens if I do some stupid shit like throw a fucking pick right now? I don't have safe plays, go there.
They'll throw now on the final play. This is Smith with the ground.
Oh, I tried to get him
able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. So we've reached
I want that touchdown. I ain't lying to you.
The Eagles leading this one. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with
that would have been ridiculous. But you got to take what you get.
Halftime report, Coach.
Yep. Yeah, I seen him going up down like, yeah, I'm gonna dick him. Fuck, I wish nobody else went back there though, because I sure wasn't gonna let him tackle me. I honestly don't even know.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. Set and
I mean, you watching the game. If you see it after I throw a pass, just let me know.
Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. Here comes Harris out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
Who, me? I got stuck. Nah, Madden make you move stupid sometimes when you do something. I got 23 yards. I got to the 23.
To begin the third quarter, and Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here. That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one. So now they want to make sure they get that going, to the show. So they truly have a control in this ball game, and down the stretch, being able to be balanced, either throw it or run it, and try and win this ball game. On 2nd and 10, Hurts. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal. It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. They suspected it was a power play coming at him, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history and tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Hurts over the middle, complete. It's Brown. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll look to throw. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
Yeah,
I think it's best to find something on that run.
so you got
enough time to make it happen. Nice effort there, avoiding the sack and getting back to the line of scrimmage. That one certainly could have ended up worse.
To throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
Gotta say these things, bro. That is why you were on here, bro.
Play now on this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. He's got Smith here. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 13-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the 3rd quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team.
Don't look at this bullshit, man. Come on, man.
The Bears are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Yeah, son. But fuck, son. Ain't no way, son. This nigga ain't supposed to be catching that ball.
Their defense did its job, forcing the takeaway there to start the half, and now can the offense follow suit? And you'd better
maybe you probably say, but fuck, son. That was another thing that was my fault on how I called it, too, because I should have personally called it.
99 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
I got turn the ball over one.
1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. And they'll go right back to Evans. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage.
3rd quarter.
He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. They'll try and run for this with Evans. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the 1st. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Here comes Mooney now in the jet sweep. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
And one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
On 2nd down, a run with Evans. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. And when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
Lock gonna go on 4th down. Flush to his right.
I got a slow motherfucker right here.
Yeah, he's got to be out of bounds, but not before.
I don't even know why I'm in the game, son. That's the type of shit he's blowing. That nigga not even stand up fucking.
I don't think of that run was anything that was designed, but when his reads were blanketed, as he went through his progressions,
So Robert Quinn not supposed to never be out there.
to run and try to pick it up himself.
Man. Fucking Josh Sweat's supposed to be out there, man.
On 1st and 10, here's Locke.
Man, shit, man. What fucking thing?
And the Eagles are going to get the football
Piss me off, man.
23. And that could turn out to be a giant play, Charles. You got an
did you see the game? Started glitching?
You might look back on this in the 4th quarter and say, that was the play of the game.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up?
They let you roll on
the
around.
all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high.
Come on, like after you catch a pick.
They're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge.
Like a tap squad, man.
Things start to get more interesting here in this second half. From the 29, Hurts. Now, quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So
I'm going to open this on for that full brother.
Back now at Soldier Field.
Yep.
It's been a good one so far. Just a two-minute game here
up,
as we get set for quarter number 4.
Yeah, man. I should have known my move when I was on with my move.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position.
Get on, boys. We got this.
All right, brother.
In motion, the tight end. They'll run on 1st down with Evans. To about the 26 here.
I feel like I can see what he was thinking.
Sorry,
Carey wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had his eyes.
That's what I'm saying. I really got it tripping.
Evans gets it again on 2nd down.
And
for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go
anywhere. Oh, man, you know what? Fuck you,
gain on the play, and it's going to bring up the 3rd down.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position.
And I could have scored a lot of
times. But still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Son, I've been down there going for it, son. Like on 4th. I gave him the ball twice. And one time, I just went for a motherfucking thing when I could have scored a field goal. Like, I had 3 possessions where I easily could have had points, man.
So here we go.
Like, I ain't got to have 7, but I could have had 3. I went for a 4th and goal on the fucking 1.
Santos' kick is up and through.
Yeah, it's not like I ain't, you know, it's not like I'm not just driving the ball down the field.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
Don't do that, brother. Don't do that.
Here comes Harris out of the end zone.
There's a big difference between a nigga making a bad choice and you having good defense. If a nigga drives all the way down to the field to your goal line, not great defense. Nah.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this field goal. It looks like a 12 8-yard loss there on the first down sack.
That sack doesn't change their offensive game plan. They always want to air it out and try and get the ball downfield quickly. They're going to have to block a little bit better, though, because the urgency and pressure just increase. Twice the distance now just to get a first down, and one less down to try and get it.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. Hurts throw there, taken in by Smith. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
From the gun, it's Hurts. And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That gain on third down, good for 28.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
I don't know. I don't. I don't even know what we're taking over. Alright.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts.
What the fuck just happened, son? God damn, son. The game be cheating if I ain't feel like it. Right, okay. I'm just making sure I'm not alone.
I like how you come to us in praise of defense, Brandon, because that's exactly right. That was an incompletion force there, but we've seen it throughout this game. Both of these defense coordinators, they're a step ahead of their offensive counterparts.
And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
I know.
From this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on third down.
Son, I'm not listening to you no more. I went back to that shit. You know what I'm saying, but I went back to the running back running wide open.
Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game.
Yep. I don't know why I'm going for this, but we're going for it.
They're going on fourth down with Hurts. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this is taken at the 5.
Bitch.
Wow, first and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
That could very well be a defining play in this game. A touchdown, that gives them the lead, and they took a major step towards getting there with that big play right there.
And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Sanders.
No, this nigga is not gonna go.
Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It's a loss of 2, now third down.
And now third and goal coming up, the loss on second down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder, and they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight one-point game. This Bears defense trying to hold on. This is third and goal. Now they send a man in motion right. They'll try to run with Sanders. And this time he is in. Miles Sanders, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles put together a fourth quarter drive to take the lead.
Right there, Hurt. Lion.
They'll turn to Sanders.
I ran directly into this
He
nigga.
is not going to make it. So they won't be able to move this lead up to a touchdown as it'll remain a 5-point ball game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Yeah.
On the return is Jones from the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
Strange thing is, you might be right.
That wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Lock. That's caught by his tight end, Trevon Wesco. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 24 yards the gain there, another first down as well. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Lock. This is caught by Evans. And they'll have it in the red zone before it crosses over. And the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. Here's Lock.
Dog.
Open man, he
Nigga gotta explain that to me.
Touchdown, Chicago. What a game this has been, and what a drive that was.
How? Them niggas, I don't even know what happened.
Partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this one.
None of these guaranteed, not the same terrible. The last few days, unnecessarily.
They're trying to go for two to make the difference a field goal, and they can lead it by 3. That's gone. And he'll get into the end zone. So the field goal would only tie as they up their lead to 3. So they make the decision. They want a 3-point
I should have been there
lead.
instead of letting the defense do that. I knew
At this
it
stage of
was
the game, it seems like the exact right thing
like I
to
literally
do.
knew it
Put a
was
little pressure on
happening.
your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Right.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. With the football changing hands here as this offense takes the field. Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage, while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
A guitar.
He'll look to throw. It's caught. Smith. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
So from the 36 now, first and 10.
19 tight.
Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does. And in the second quarter, he may very well run by him. But in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
They try to throw on
I'm
second
just really
down, but
doing
this one is
shit.
incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his hometown, totally command and make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll look to throw. Hurts fumbles it, and this is picked up by the Bears. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
Well, that simply is a missed opportunity. They're in position. If they take the ball downfield and score, they got a chance to win the game. Instead, they coughed it up. I don't think next week in practice is going to be a whole lot of fun for him.
On the other side, no bigger time to force a turnover when you've got that small lead.
Yeah, when you look at it from the offense's perspective, taking care of the ball is so important. I know they're going to have all kind of ball security drills in practice all next week.
What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can find